back to Friday, the last day of the week. And what are we actually going to do today? Today, I'm not going to be using my account. I'm going to be using my paper trading account. Why, you ask? Because I've realized from a lot of my past days that I have been the retail um, liquidity that people have been using to, well, what do you say? Pretty much just exit off of. So I realized that I've been trading pretty much off the market open pretty much every single day. And not that it's bad, you can find setups. I've definitely found them, but I always get caught in that Judas swing. And out of most of the days that I've traded throughout like all my months, I don't think I've ever caught the move of the day, the actual move of the day. And that's what I'm going to try to find today. I'm going to try and catch that move of the day, well, at least understand it, right? Understand where that Judas swing is going to pop out and market open is going to come. What am I thinking? So, what am I thinking? I think our Judas swing could go lower to sweep out this equal sell side and give us some sort of move to go even higher to rebalance this entire price range. But it doesn't, who knows really? Who really knows what could happen? I'm on the 15-minute right now. I am gonna mark out equilibrium of this range, which actually looks like we already hit it. So we pretty much hit equilibrium of this range. Um, what does that mean? I'm not sure. We could end up pushing our way lower, but we have this huge 1 hour imbalance and equal sell side right here. So I'm honestly expecting price to continue higher today. That's just what my bias is telling me. So I was already expecting, since we are above 8:30 a.m. and yeah, above 8:30 a.m. continuing our little run lower. I'm just expecting price to continue our way down. So, um, what are we gonna do? Well, I'm looking for some sort of SMT, some sort of little tiny SMT that we could find possibly maybe on the 15-minute. What do we see here? Yeah, it looks like price made an SMT right here. There's this little tiny SMT, which indicates short bearish action, bearish price action. We're just gonna mark that out right there. It looks like, let's see, let's just delete this SMT because we already have one. But yeah, SMT at those highs. Another SMT right here as well. Since we had this big price run before 7 a.m., boom. An SMT usually occurs around the open. It's just what I learned. And we could end up pushing our way lower. Equal sell side does look like a decent target. But what are we actually seeing on, let's say, the 1 minute? Probably not much of anything, right? True day open, New York AM low, New York AM high. Looks like a market maker sell model. To possibly push our way down. What's our dealing range? What is our actual dealing range that we see here? Probably this low, this high. So yeah, I'm gonna wait probably an hour or so, see if we can catch this Judas swing lower to then push our way back up. Um, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go with that. Alright, guys, so update on a little what happened. We ended up pushing up, sweeping this buy side liquidity, and forming pretty equal highs with this level right here. So still not breaking past this high level, which I'm gonna mark out right there. We are in equilibrium of the huge high time frame range, but we could end up making our way towards OTE of the range itself. Trying to find the low of the day. The low of the day could actually be right over here. The high, well, we could be making the high of the day today. I really just want to catch what is going to happen, and I might have to take a poo-poo as well. But yeah, we're still just fluctuating on the 5 minute. I'm going to try to switch my trading up instead of a scalping kind of guy. Trying to really pursue different kind of moves, higher range moves in the bias of the actual day. Of course, the bias of the day is a little bit wanky right now, just based off of where we are. We did have a little gap in that opening, which is actually, let's see. Yeah, so we did make that new day opening gap, which is actually quite nice. But I might have to add two of them, to be honest. Oh, I have to take such a big poop and shit, guys. Oh my god. Okay. Might have to add this and dog. New day opening gap. Yeah, this whole thing should be a new day opening gap. I don't know why it's not really showing up, but okay. Maybe I could just make it black, straight black. I don't like the EPDH, whatever the fuck. Anyways, okay, so we pushed up, swept pretty much liquidity on both sides. This SMT is now invalid. But price is still kind of just consolidating on this range. We're not really showing any sort of movement. So we did sweep. Probably would sweep equal sell side today. But I'm gonna go take a shit because I got a fucking shit so bad. Yo, what's up, everybody? We're back. I was taking a little poop in the shit. And what do I see? Well, it looks like price might not even try to take these equal lows. I ended up just trying to take maybe like a small little scalp to these equal lows down here. And I'm seeing price push its way up now after doing that, which possibly wasn't a really great idea of a move. Probably should have stayed more patient trying to get caught in this Judas swing. Very tricky getting caught in this little swing, guys, but whatever. I mean, yeah, it's looking like price is just pushing its way up. Wow, price is really tricking out the fucking all these people now, eh? But yeah, whatever. So we did tap into that 1 hour FVG. Would have thought price maybe would have wanted to go there, but it looks like not. That was one entry just trying to see if that's what price wanted to do. But maybe not, maybe not. So what do we see now? Like truly, what do we see now? We swept buy side right there. Still have this equal sell side down here. Swept buy side, and we swept sell side. This really just looks like a Judas swing to the downside. Tricky, huh? Tricky how they do these kind of trades. But yeah, on the higher time frame, what do we see? Um, we didn't end up sweeping sell side, forming any sort of market structure, shift, boom, to continue lower. But it does look like we're ending up pushing higher on the day itself. Which looks like we could go up to this fair value gap order block level. Which, yeah, we could end up doing. Five-minute isn't looking too bad of a push upwards. We have these buy side liquidity levels resting with this new week opening gap. ES is also doing the same. No SMT though. Nor is there a tap of this other fair value gap. This could end up just being a push up as a Judas swing itself. So I'm not entirely sure. This could have been the Judas swing of the day, possibly. Boom, to trick people into going short. Boom, we end up making a market structure shift. With this fair value gap right there. On the 5-minute. Aligned pretty well with this, new day opening gap. Could be an entry. Unless we end up sweeping. We did end up sweeping Asia high. Got this buy side liquidity right here. Which price just swept as well on ES. So this could be our Judas swing itself right here. Push upwards. Not really any sort of entry model either. We sweep the buy side. Sweep this buy side. um, could end up getting some sort of level retracement, but I doubt it. We seem like we're way too far up anyways. And we are reaching this 4-hour fair value gap, so we could end up just getting a tap to then push down. Could be possibility. Right after we tap this open, this fair value gap open. This new day opening gap. Which we are inside of a huge new day opening gap anyways. So, you know. ES itself could end up pushing off past it. Thinking this to be the low of the day, you guys. Huge push upwards. We've got a few minutes until price. Closes 10 a.m. I don't necessarily believe that we're going to go back here. I do think price could end up reversing off of this 4-hour open, possibly. Of the order block. But we'll see, we'll see. Yeah, we've got this this level right here. Price could end up retracing too, so I'll have to let you guys know once we do. Possibly get some sort of confluence. No SMTs. Nothing really of this sort. Looks like a market maker buy model in the end. Could just be a buy day. Pushing up, bullish. But I'll update. Hello everybody. So what am I seeing? What's tricky is that we see this 5-minute, which aligns pretty well with some sort of model, but we just tapped off of a 4-hour fair value gap, and we closed right up here at 10 a.m. We pretty much closed. So truthfully, what am I seeing? I'm thinking the draw is lower to these equal sell side liquidity. I also marked that this 4-hour order block open, which ends up being a possible entry level. So we could end up seeing some sort of level right there. But to make our model, we would actually need this sweep right here to make a market structure shift, right? We swept buy side. We push up into this 4-hour fair value gap. Price, I don't know what price is necessarily doing, but we did end up getting a market structure shift on ES. Okay. So if we were to enter right here with a small short targeting equal buy side, we could end up getting a push down just because we have this tap right here. So that's kind of what I'm thinking, you guys, right? Is it right? No idea. Literally no idea. Is it wrong? No idea. But that's kind of what I'm gaining from the bias itself. So if you get stopped, well then I guess I'm wrong, but I guess I'm an idiot. But I don't know. Now that's just what I'm thinking, you guys. Cuz it makes sense. Think about it. Retail is thinking we have a push higher, right? Because of this whole move. Correct? But we just tapped into that 4-hour fair value gap. We made the market structure shift on ES. We're retracing from ES off of that market structure shift. I think we could end up pushing our way back down. Now, I don't know if price would want to stop me out just because it wants to make an SMT, but it feel like it makes sense that price would want to go down and sweep those equal sell side levels now and tap into that 4-hour orb open. What do you guys think? I don't know. Could be an entry. Could be possible. Could be possible, boys. I mean, if NQ would actually fucking do something and go down, but it doesn't look like it. All right, maybe NQ was just the wrong asset to fucking trade, you guys, because golly, man. It seems like it seems high confluence, don't you guys think? At least from my perspective. But if we're just basing everything off of actual market structure that we see, it looks like we're gonna get stopped the fuck out right now. Okay, well, that isn't the best fucking thing. But I mean, oh, prices. Oh my gosh, 6 seconds, 6, 7, 3, 2, 1, and we close below that candle. Okay. Who knows? Who knows? That little candle could have done wonders, you guys. Could have done flicking wonders. Good thing this is a demo account because yeah. Mm. Maybe ES was the better asset to trade this actual model itself because it looks like we're gonna get fucking stop the fuck out, you guys. It is scary to have candles like that move on you, you know? It is quite scary, you guys. So we'll see if this is the model that wants to happen. You know, just because has made that market structure shift, which I'm gonna mark out right here. Market structure shift. It doesn't look like we're gonna get this trade, you guys. It looks like price kind of just wants to go fucking higher. So I don't have any fucking idea. But we made that market structure shift on the 3 minute. Sees that we're tapping into this order block right there on ES. But NQ is sort of just, you know, goofing around and fucking around, literally, you guys. ES looked like it had that model set in stone, but NQ doesn't look like it's very, very strong. But I don't know. I feel like that is what the market is telling me, you guys. That's what I feel like, you know? I feel like this whole move was the Judas swing of the day. That was the Judas swing to get people to go long. And the 10 a.m. confirmed that we literally are in that 4 hour fair value gap. In that 4 hour fair value gap, and price could end up pushing its way back down now to I don't know, end up sweeping that sell side, that equal sell side right there. So, do I think this is the high of the day? I don't know. I cannot be sure that this is the high of the day. I really can't. But I can be sure um, that that was the low of the day. But why can't I edit this? Oh. That itself was the low of the day. Let's go back in the 15 minute. I do believe this to be the low of the day right here. We have a ton of levels right there being tapped up into. So we really have to see. Let's go in the 5 minute. Price itself did push up. So this is a very scary move if I were to take this on a live account. Like, I would be shitting fucking bricks right now if this was a live account, or even a fucking funded challenge account. Shitting bricks, bro. Shitting bricks. But right now I'm cooling. I'm okay. I'm fine. Because I see that price is, I don't know, it's making respectable moves on the, what's it called? On ES. Oh, but we are tapping into that 10 a.m. Ooh, that 10 a.m. candle. Bro, that 10 a.m. key level gets fucking crazy, bro. It gets fucking crazy, man. I just want to make that known. Anyways, we don't really have any 5 minute fair value gap right there. 15 minute, we did tap into that order block itself. So it's quite not the clearest itself, you guys. But yeah. I might change my trading to show percentages. Okay. Yeah, it might be better to show just money on the whatever the fucks. But this is a very tricky day. Very tricky. Very tricky, you guys. But that 4 hour it just gives off um just gives off bearish vibes, just gives bearish vibes, which is not bad. You see how we didn't make that market structure shift on ES, but on NQ we did. That's showing something, but that is also an SMT on fucking okay. Yeah. So, oops. Oops. We can give ES some more room here too. But yeah, just because we did tap into that, we're tapping into this fair value gap. So it's just all around the world, and we could end up pushing up, but I don't know. To me, it looked like it was clear, which is good that I'm recording it because I don't know. Yeah, but it looks like we're getting fucking stopped, boys. Sadly. Um. Yeah. Sadly, that's what I thought the move was for the day. That's what I thought the move was. Very strange. Very strange. How price didn't really offer that kind of level. Looks like we could just go up to this 4-hour order block open. But maybe not. Maybe we're just forming that SMT right there. Maybe ES was the chart that should have been traded. But ES is definitely a different asset than NQ. It's tricky. Today was a tricky day, you guys. Consolidated the morning, pushed up. This is thought to be my Judas swing right here. Truly, truly thought to be my Judas swing right there. But looks like price just wanted to push its way back up. Tap into that order block. Pretty much at equilibrium. And this should continue its way upwards. Which makes sense. It does make sense. Suck my dick, you fucking piece of shit. Fucking. Oh, God. So then, this trade itself could be another one. I can't hide this one. Oh well, you guys. It ain't looking too damn hot. It's really not looking too damn hot today, you guys. I want to stay in the charts more though, because I want to catch this move. I want to see where the move happens, if there even is a fucking move. You know? I'm just gonna wait, be patient. I'll update you guys. Buddy, so what do we see here? We see that price pushes its way up into this 4-hour order block open. ES does not reach that order block open. This right here is just the buy side liquidity that price barely actually tapped into. So we don't know if price wants to end up pushing its way up, pushing its way down. It looks like we are continuing our way upwards after tapping into this higher time frame order block. I'm not gonna make any entry. Pretty sure my account is just down now. But I mean, I'm just low-key practicing, so I'm kind of just taking as many trades as I can. But I wanna get okay with being confident in the draw, you know? And it's just like it's very difficult to say the least to tap into different levels and stuff, but looks like price, I don't know, is it respecting this this range? Looks like we are tapping EQ, but could end up going lower. This was kind of like a trade idea to then push up, but it just seems like we are in so many bearish confluences that I don't really feel confident taking that kind of trade. Seeing as I just lost the last two, trying to predict tops and bottoms. I can't predict tops and bottoms, bro. Just stop doing that. I need to stop doing that. Seriously. From what the 15-minute is showing me, we are tapping into some sort of fair value gap. So genuinely, if we were to take a trade here, it would be right here to then take out this buy side liquidity. If you were to take this, it wouldn't be too big. I mean, a 1-to-1 isn't something I would really care about taking. so I'm not gonna take any sort of trade right there. But I'm gonna wait, see if we maybe break structure down here, break or continue our way upwards, just sweeping this buy side. Then maybe even taking previous day high. I mean, who knows? Could just be a straight bull run day. That's just what it is. But the 5 minute structure was showing us a push up and filling in this FEG right around 10 a.m. To then increase and push up to this 4-hour order block open. Off of that, I'm not really entirely sure what price else would want to do. ES looks like it tapped into this EPHDA or whatever the fuck that is. Looks like it tapped into this what? Maybe I should put inputs on status line, yeah. And actually see what this is doing. I guess it's a tiny new week opening gap that we tap into. Just fluctuating really. It's looking like price wants to go up. A draw could just be bullish. So we're still respecting that 1 minute FVG, but it's not looking too hot for bearish movement. So it is what it is. I'm gonna update you guys if anything happens. Everybody, so looks like price is ending up pushing downwards. Again, this could just be a retracement to some sort of PD array, but yeah, I don't really know, to be honest. So just gonna wait till this 5 minute closes, see what happens. Wait till the 5 minute closes. See if price wants to push its way back down. Maybe just take some low hanging fruit target or not. We'll see. Am I trying to predict the top or bottom? I don't know. I don't think I am. But again, I could be completely wrong. Just based off of what price has been kind of showing me. Stuff like that, so. Yeah, it's not entirely sure. We are going to set a limit order here. Limit sell right there. We're aligning it with just like a 3 minute for value gap. You could probably move it down just a little bit like there. See if this is kind of prices move. Just because we tapped the CE, I mean, we never took buy side liquidity. It's just like, you know, it just is what it is. So no real 5 minute PD raise. Yeah. We'll just see how price reacts off of this. We did take out this low on ES, so also could be confluence just to keep going higher. But yeah, I'm not sure. You're not sure. We're not sure. We're just not sure, man. We'll just have to see what price wants to do. Could end up just tapping the 10 a.m. level again just to push our way back up. But do want to see this low right here get taken. By NQ. Just to not form a opposing side something. Might put our limit order more down just at this 2 minute. So lines better inside of this fair value gap. Not exactly CE, but something. Um, Alright, so I ended up pushing down. Yeah, so that order block 2 minute is aligned with this 5 minute fair value gap. Well, it'll be a fair value gap once we actually close, but I'll update you guys if this is like an entry we get or if it's not. It is what it is. And of course, our take profit would be down here. Just because, I don't know, that seems the high confluence. And this, I mean, I'm not predicting it. I'm not trying to predict anything, truly, I'm not. But this does seem like it's the high of the day. So I'm going to call it as the high of the day. And I want to be within this range of the high and of open to take a trade since I'm above true day open. So, and the actual daily open itself. So, yeah, we'll see. I'll update you guys. Hey, what's up, everybody? So, price didn't end up giving me my very high confluence entry, which was up here. More an OTE. We ended up just sort of pushing up into the tip of this 50G and equilibrium and going down. So, just for sakes, I ended up just entering up market right here pretty quickly. Because I do believe this to be going down. But yeah. My stop loss is like really fucking high. But let's see if this goes on to equal lows as I predicted from the beginning. I should have entered probably my limit order right here at the tip of this. I would have gotten a pretty nice fill. But yeah, we'll have to just see. I'll update you guys on the trade in a little bit. This does just seem like yeah, this does just seem like it wants to go down after we tap into equilibrium. So honestly, I'm not sure, truly, but doesn't seem like anything too crazy. Uh, I'm gonna start taking honestly. I'm gonna start taking just entry orders at equilibrium, like all the time, because waiting for fucking that shit like OTE, it doesn't work. I don't know. It doesn't work most of the time for most entries, so probably just going to just keep it at that. And yeah. So I'll update you guys. We did end up getting our small little push up or push down this does look like it could go down to these equal lows, which on ES is more so around here. Yeah, decently equal lows. But I did end up selling 3 just because we're at this 5-minute fair value gap aligned with this new day opening gap. But I'm gonna see if I should add on more when we are close to uh just some sort of PD array up here in premium. I might add on some more contracts just to see. I will tell you guys if I hit this entire take profit. But yeah, so I suppose it is a good level. This is that whole Judas swing that people expecting to go upwards, but we're rejecting off the 10 for the 4 hour. Then we tap into the CE. We don't end up tapping buy side liquidity, forming relative equal highs right there. So possibly going down to sweep these equal lows into this 1 hour fair value gap to then push into this order block on the 4 hour and then continue upwards. My bias, it was kind of correct, I suppose. I did tell myself that, yo, I think we're going to go here and then we're going to go down. I just messed up my entries in doing so. And instead of being patient, I was impatient. But, yeah. I do want to learn more about market maker models and like where to enter and stuff like that. So, okay, wait. I'm gonna end up shorting a little bit since we did tap into that fair value gap. Just shorting another one and stuff. So possibly shorting one more. That'll probably be all I'm going to add on in the scaling. Probably. That's probably it. So I'm not entirely sure. This could just reverse on us and then we're pretty fucked, but last one's just gonna be right there. Fuck it. And we'll see if we end up getting fucked or not. We could. Who knows? Who the fuck knows? But I'll update you guys. Whatever. See. Yo, well, it's now 11:43, and as you can see, everybody. Why does this happen, bro? Look, there's an SMT right here, and yeah, so fucking stupid, bro. Actually, so dumb. SMT ski right there. So, I mean, shit. What can you do, bro? Truly. What can you guys do? Can't do much, man. You really can't. There's not really much we can do about something like that. But price could end up reversing itself and not hitting these equal lows right here. I didn't even put my TP at the equal lows, which is like, damn. Honestly, might as well. I don't know why. Yeah, price could end up just reversing, stopping us out. Damn, that would have been a nutty trade though. Like, damn. Would have been a nutty trade, but you could probably get stopped out right now. Probably going to get stopped. I'm not gonna lie, just because of just because how trading works. I mean, they just stop you out for no reason, and they don't really give a fuck. You know, sadly, but I don't know. I really don't know what the flip could happen. So, so. Yeah, we'll let it play. I mean, if we get stopped, is what it is, I guess. It really just is what a flipping is. It's just life. So, I'll update you guys, whatever happens. If I was actually on the charts, I probably would have taken it out here. But, I mean, what can I do if I'm not on the charts, you know? Not really much, so. So. But yeah, I'll update you guys. It is what it is. Damn. Just damn. Like, totally edged my fucking take profit, which was honestly even originally right fucking here. ES made an SMT. These equal lows still totally not being swept for some fuck ass reason. Damn, today just really fucking sucked. I'm seriously glad I didn't trade on my funded account, but like still like what why? Like this is why it's so confusing cuz when you learn ICT, you learn that these equal lows are good targets and yet price still doesn't want to fucking tap them at all. And that just fucking is autistic as shit, bro. Like super fucking autistic and annoying. Just damn, it's just so it doesn't make any fucking sense, bro. Like God, it's just so fucking annoying, man. It's so annoying, but oh my god. We didn't even tap into this 4 hour order block. We just tapped into the fucking top of the candle. And fucking shit, dude. Damn it, bro. Just sad, man. Fucking crazy. But yeah, just could have made a good amount, but just didn't want to fucking. Just wanted to make an SMT for some fucking reason. But okay, whatever. Thanks.